Hello, and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. No facecam intro today because I slotted this video in after I had already planned and filmed the last of my April stuff. I know it's May, but it's still the same week, it's the end of April, so shh. Yay for last minute decisions! I will be reading from Reddit in just a minute, but I've got an announcement to make. I'm launching a second channel. It's called Game & Gab. The link is in the description below, and I'll be starting to upload there very soon. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. This channel will continue to be my art, crafts, tutorials, and review channel, and I will continue to upload every Tuesday and Thursday at minimum. Game & Gab will be starting off with an upload schedule of Wednesday and Friday, and we'll see how that goes. Game & Gab will be mobile gaming with Reddit narration. I'm also considering launching a toy-based story channel, I don't know the correct term, using what's left of my childhood horse toys, but that's a little further off. Anyway, today's artwork is my very first Chibi character ever. Her name is Gabby, and she's the Game & Gab channel mascot. She'll be making more appearances here on this channel when I do challenges and prompts involving OCs, including one of the mermaid prompts that I plan to do this month. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit like and leave a comment down below. With all that said, let's move on to the wonderful world of Reddit. Links and author credits are in the description box below. Today I fucked up by trying to buy an Instant Pot at Target and probably ending up on a terrorist watch list. Yesterday I stumbled on a price mistake for the 6-quart Instant Pot at Target. They were ringing up $10 a piece instead of $80. I decided I would get some Christmas shopping done early and flip a few. I ordered 10 for in-store pickup and 10 for delivery, in case either order got cancelled. Well, the delivery order was cancelled, but I got an email that the in-store pickup was ready. I go to Target and give them my ID. They look it up and can't find it at first. I give them the order number, and I hear one guy say to the other something about it being cancelled, and they're both giving me odd looks. The one says he has to let the manager know I'm there, so they radio over and the manager says it was cancelled because of the price mistake. Seems a little odd that they needed the manager over the radio just for that, but I don't think much of it. Fast forward to a little earlier this afternoon. The doorbell rings and my wife comes and tells me there are 2 guys at the door asking for me. I step outside and they identify themselves as detectives from the State Police Counterterrorism Unit, and they are starting to question me about why I'm trying to buy 10 pressure cookers and if I know what they can be used for, if I'm making bombs, and so on. They even have a picture of my car from the Target parking lot. I did my best to explain the price mistake and how I found it, etc. I think they accepted my explanation, but I'm still nervous I'm on a watch list now. I'm honestly not sure if this is more of an r/that happened post or if I believe it, but either way, I can definitely see how this scenario would result in landing yourself on a government watch list. Right up there with things not to Google. Today I fucked up by assuming it was my chance to end racism. At the zoo with my wife, 6-year-old son, and 5-year-old daughter. Having a great family time. Busy day at the zoo, lots of schools having field trips. While walking through a crowd, my son asked me, "Daddy, why are people different colors?" Hold that thought, buddy. I'll talk to you in a sec. Find a bench and get my son out of the wagon. So, son, people all over the world have different colors, skins, hair, different shapes, bodies, faces. Everyone is different. They get their colors from their parents. I hold up my arm to his. See? You and Daddy have the same color skin because you came from me. Just like a kid with dark skin can have a dad with dark skin. Everyone looks different and special, and that's okay. Feeling accomplished, I look at my son and he looks confused. No, Dad, I mean their shirts. He points at a group of school kids wearing matching colorful school t-shirts. Facepalm. Well, son, cotton plants all over the world have different color puffs. Today I fucked up by putting my shower curtain in the dryer. For context, I am a 25-year-old medical student. I had taken a really huge exam yesterday and decided to unwind by cleaning my apartment this morning. I decided to shove my bath mats and shower curtain into the washing machine. When I checked them in an hour, the shower curtains were dripping wet. Without thinking, I shoved them into the dryer. And then I was like, wait, that's plastic. And then I thought, I know, I'll just put it on the delicate setting. So that's exactly what I did. Within about another hour, I checked the dryer and there was no longer a shower curtain in there. It had turned into a congealed, clumpy sheet of hard plastic. I also had to peel some melted plastic off the back of the dryer. The worst part is I never thought about how shower curtains are supposed to get wet anyway. That's kind of why they exist, and I should have just hung it up wet. This reminds me of one time when I was a teenager. My mom and I were chatting about something as she was ironing her clothes. Or maybe it was my clothes, I'm not sure. Either way, she was a little distracted by the conversation and didn't think twice about using the iron on a nylon blended fabric after already ironing half a dozen or so cotton items. So she put the shirt down, smoothed it out, set the iron on it, heard a sizzle, lifted the iron, and an iron-shaped swatch of fabric came off with it. We both laughed so hard at that. You know, some things can't go in the dryer. Some things can't be ironed. Today I fucked up by sitting on my porch and feeding the local stray cats. This is currently happening and will be immediately updated upon resolution. There's a number of stray and indoor-outdoor cats in our apartment complex, and we like to look after them. We're alley cat allies, and do our best to keep track of ferals that need spay, neutering, friendly strays that could easily be homes, and help the neighbors who put their cats out at night and keep their pets alive. So, as usual, when one knocks on my window, plucks on the screen, I get a small amount of food and put it out for them. Well, the friendliest one just stopped by, so I poured some of my food on the patio table as he likes to eat and get scritches at the same time. There wasn't much more in the cup, so I poured it into the bowl we keep under the table where it's safe from the rain. As I'm petting the one on the table, I hear another one walk up to the bowl and start eating. Except the crunching sounds aren't right. They're too deep. Like they're coming from a bigger mouth. I carefully look past my knee and there's a black and white striped tail sticking out by my foot. So now I'm stuck here while a skunk munches down close enough that his fur is touching my calf. Doing what I can to remain still and calm. TLDR, I'm stuck on my porch while a skunk eats cat food a foot away from me. Edit. So the skunk trundled off in front of me and I felt a lick on the back of my calf. Now stuck while 2 raccoons eat the rest. At least they thanked me. Edit 2. Freedom, cats, skunks, and raccoons. I suddenly run a menagerie. Before I read the first edit, I was thinking it easily could have been a raccoon too. Raccoons are brazen little guys. One time we were camping with friends and the friends brought their dog. They left a large bag of the dog's food outside the first night, and we were all woken up by the sound of little feet padding around the tarp we laid out under the tents. Well, the adults investigated. Apparently they saw a raccoon helping itself to the dog food. It wasn't fazed at all by the motion and the lights. It just continued to help itself while it stared back at them, not at all worried. At least it was a raccoon and not a bear.